Hi everyone. Some of you may have seen my most recent post in response to the coronavirus event. And the question of what really is the spiritual meaning behind this. Well, I have a lot more to share about that. However, right now I think it's important we do focus on some of the facts, particularly because the public view of this is somewhat polarized. We have on the one hand extreme panic, extreme fear, and on the other hand, incredible complacency. And I feel it's very important that we acknowledge the reality of this situation. It is a fact that this is not just a flu. The COVID-19 virus has the capacity to kill at 30 times a higher rate than the flu. So the death rate for flu typically is 0.1%, whereas with this coronavirus, it is 3%. That means exponentially its impact is far greater. There are many statistics that we are not seeing yet. We have not been given all of the information publicly. So that means that there are far many more deaths and cases of infection than we are actually aware of. So this is one of the reasons we do need to heed the warnings and actually take this seriously, also taking into account the nature of this virus, that indeed it has a very high infecting statistic, so its viral load is significant. This means that the way for us to respond is with honest awareness and prudence. That doesn't mean let's all get, freaked out and totally afraid. It means let us be honestly aware and respond to the seriousness of this situation. Now, that means we do need to follow the protocols of social distancing and isolation. It also means we absolutely must follow the protocols of hygiene. So it's a time for deep self-responsibility, but that means rather than selfishness and greed, that we're aware of the impact on our whole society. So every one of our actions or non-actions is going to have its flow-on effect. We know that we are yet to see the full extent of the impact, particularly here in Australia, and there's going to be a lot more awareness of this rolling out over the very next few days. We will start to see actually the gravity of this situation. What then can you really do? First of all, follow the information, the advice, and the protocols. Immediately make sure that you prevent interaction between yourself, young ones, and the older generations, because the older generations are much more vulnerable. And it is a medical fact that this virus, when infecting the younger generations, tends to be asymptomatic, but that the younger generations and those who are asymptomatic have a much higher viral case load. That means it is far more infectious, with the potential to infect a far greater number of individuals. The other thing you really can do is to practice mindfulness. Now more than ever is the time to reconnect to your innermost center. It's from this, with greater presence, that you will be able to act with mindful awareness, with calm, with steadiness, but with sincere responsibility. From this place, you can also manage your own sense of calm. In other words, rather than falling into the fear mindset that is escalating throughout society and around the world, and we're seeing the anxiety levels spiking, it means that you can do your part to maintain a greater degree of calm. So do practice your meditation, do practice your breathing exercises, etc., to manage your stress load. Make sure you are increasing your vitamin C levels, drinking plenty of fluid, because this helps to prevent viral infection and strengthen the immune system. And make sure you really are engaging in love with yourself, loving care for yourself and for others, kindness and compassion. This maintains a higher vibrational state as well, energetically, and we know that that has a direct impact on our bodies. So our health can be dramatically improved when we hold a much deeper state of presence and we occupy the state of love. And we hold that not just within ourselves, but for each other. So this is a time for care and conscious responsibility. It is a time that we do need to take our situation very seriously. The flow-on effect that we are going to be experiencing is of a far greater magnitude than we can comprehend right now. And that is the very reason that we do need to act with great consideration to prevent the occurrence or potential of a far greater impact in the longer term. So I do wish you great love and presence. May you find that center within yourself and exercise that, hold that for yourself and your loved ones. Be present, be aware, be responsible, and stay well. My love is with you.